So in table tennis, a lot of people focus on getting down the right technique and tactics to improve, but they neglect one of the most important parts of the game, which is fitness. And I don't mean general fitness. We're not going to be talking about that today. I mean table tennis specific fitness. The type of fitness that will make you a better table tennis player. There's 5 exercises that I'm going to show you today, which will improve the speed of your footwork, the power of your shots, and how long you can keep playing without getting tired. So there's 3 muscles that you need to focus on when you're playing table tennis, and they are core, legs, and your heart, which is cardio/endurance. So today we'll be going through 2 exercises for your core and legs and 1 for your heart. The first exercise is a wall sit. Table tennis requires strong legs, not just to produce power in your shots, but also to stay low to the table for a long period of time. And the more you do the wall sit, the more you do this exercise, the less tired you'll feel when you're actually playing, when you're staying low. So find a wall and lean against it with your legs on a 90-degree angle. Hold this pose for as long as possible. And if you're doing it right, it should burn a lot in your sort of quadricep thigh area. Doing this 3 to 4 times a week will make a big difference and you'll start to feel less tired when you play. The next exercise is the Bulgarian split squat. You require a lot of explosive power when you're playing strong shots, and a lot of that power comes from your legs, so it's important to train them. And the Bulgarian split squat, it focuses on your entire leg, so it's going to strengthen your hamstrings and your quads. And the difference between this and the wall sit is that the wall sit trains your endurance. This is going to train the power in your legs. So what you want to do is find a chair or a stool or something where you can elevate your foot, then throw one of your legs back into an elevated position, then slowly lower yourself, then push upwards. Try and aim for 10 reps with this, and then once you feel comfortable doing that with your body weight, then you can try adding some weights. That could be in the form of, a milk jug, or that could be in the form of dumbbells as well. I recommend doing this 2 times a week for 3 sets, 10 reps, and you should be good. You don't need to do any more than that really, especially if you don't want tree trunk legs. But what you want to focus on is trying to do more reps or add more weight to your squat than last time. The third exercise is Russian twists. The core is what keeps your entire body stable while you're producing power on your stroke. Your core is also responsible for conducting the entire weight transfer system. So when your weight goes from one leg to the other, it passes through your core, and your core sort of conducts that. A strong core will really help the amount of power you can produce on your shots. So to do this, lie down on the ground, then bring your back slightly off the ground and start to rotate your body side to side. You should start to feel an intense burn in your abs and sort of the side of your abs. And this is a combination of power building and endurance. And the way your body moves in this exercise is actually quite similar to a forehand. If you think about it, you're rotating your torso behind and bringing it forward, so it's quite similar. And the faster you can sort of contract and do this motion, the faster your shots will be, because the speed at which your torso moves when you're playing a forehand or a backhand greatly impacts the amount of speed that's actually going to go on the ball. So if you're just starting out, you can do this maybe 2 times a week, 2 sets each per workout for about 40 seconds. That should be a great starting point. The fourth exercise is a plank. A lot of you guys have probably heard of this exercise already. This is just another core exercise like the Russian twist, except this one is less power focused and more endurance focused. Doing the planks will literally help you feel less sore in your core when you're playing table tennis. So this movement is quite simple. You just have to lie down on your stomach, then raise yourself using your arms and your toes. Not your toes, your legs. You know what I mean? Just look at the picture. Try and hold this pose for as long as possible. You'll feel your abs burn, you'll feel the front of your shoulders burn, which actually helps a lot, because you'll notice that when you're playing your backhand, if you hold your arm forward like this for a while when you're playing, you feel this sort of area burn a lot as well. So when you do the plank, you strengthen this part of your shoulder as well, which is going to help you feel less tired when you're playing backhands for a long time. So yeah, just focus on trying to hold this position, keeping your stomach elevated for as long as you can. And I feel like 3 to 4 times a week, if you just do this, that's enough. You don't need to do multiple sets. It's just 3 to 4 times a week. It could be Monday, Wednesday, separate times, just spread out, just challenge yourself. And the last exercise is cardio. Cardio is actually so important in table tennis, especially if you're doing those long training sessions. With bad cardio, you get tired way too easily and quickly. You don't want to feel tired after just playing for an hour or 2. If you're interested in competing, just letting you know, tournaments last pretty much the whole day. So how do you improve your cardio? How do you get less tired when you're playing table tennis? You do exercise that elevates your heart rate for an extended period of time. In simple English, you do exercise like running, cycling, skipping, or even playing other sports for over 15 minutes. You can do HIIT. There's many different cardio workouts on YouTube as well. But the cool thing is, cardio can be walking your dog. Cardio can be playing basketball. Cardio can be playing football. Cardio can be playing tennis. Cardio is just any exercise which elevates your heart rate for an extended period of time. And if you think about it, table tennis is also cardio. Try and aim for 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous cardio 3 to 4 times a week, and you'll start to see yourself get tired less easily when you're playing. If you've got to this point in the video, that means you're really intent on improving, so I commend you for that. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, so I'll see you in the next video.